All right, guys. So I got 12 o'clock here. Thanks again for joining us. We're going to cover all the stuff that they talked about at Summit and the exclusive offers today. So for those of you who went, you'll get a recap and kind of reminder of those offers. So you take advantage of them now. And for those of you who may not have attended this year's Summit, this will be a great way for you to kind of see why it's so important to go to these, right? There's so many amazing offers for you guys to take advantage of. And it's a big reason why dealers go is like, what are the special gimmies Boost is going to have for dealers who attend this summit? So let me go over that with you guys now. Let me just check. Can you guys see my screen and can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
All right, perfect, guys. So this is kind of a quick summary slide right here, right? And if you need a copy of this deck, just let any of your account managers know. I emailed this deck to them before the call, so everyone's got it. It has the hyperlinks on here for everything we're going to go over today. All right, so let's just go ahead and dive right into it. So the first thing that they talked about, or one of the first offers, was this digital display offer. These are really cool. So this is the kind of stuff you see like at T-Mobile corporate stores, right? Where a lot of the window boxes we have, those can kind of warp over in time over the sun. Well, now they have actual digital window displays that can constantly be updated that are available for you guys to order. And some of this pricing can vary based on your dealership level. So when you see prices estimated, and what I'm going to cover for you guys today, that's because I went in there and I used a dealer who was like a platinum dealer who attended Summit. They're also a longtime dealer for Boost. So they're going to get the best pricing available. So the pricing you guys are going to see here is if you are a platinum dealer with Boost, you're doing business the right way. This is actually a founding member of Boost who's been around for a long time. So they're going to get those great offers. But there's tons of dealers who have these amazing offers. And if not, you're still going to get a great deal on them as well. But this digital signage display, I think, is so eye-catching. It's so cool. We need something to draw these customers back into our doors. So in addition to getting outside of our four walls, having these really nice digital signs that are going to draw a lot of attention are a great way to do that. So they offer up to 2 displays per store, maximizing the curb appeal, and they will help for the installation of the storefront. If we look into the details, so when I clicked on that hyperlink and I put in the dealer profile ID to get the extra details, again, it was just clicking on that hyperlink in the beginning. It'll take you to the screen to enter your dealer profile ID. If you don't know what that is, you can reach out to us and we'll let you know. And then it gives you the offer. So the offer here for these digital window displays, these are normally $5,000. You're getting 75% off if you are a platinum partner with Boost Mobile. And that can give you 75% savings, get you down to $1,250. So that is a really good price to have 2 of these. It's eligible for all 4.0 stores. You could have that cost split down to just one sign if you needed it. The monthly CMS is paid to Boost as part of the installation contract. But again, these are super cool, super great looking for your stores. And this is something they rolled out at Summit. So very awesome offer for you guys. Only $1,250 to get 2 of these, or if you need one of them, be what, $625 for one. That's quick mental math for you guys there. All right. Next thing they talked about is this AI inbound call system. Okay, if you're taking notes here, take a note of this one. Why? Because it's free. So why would you not do it, right? You get a free trial with this. Just like anything that you can do. If you try it, you don't like it, you can always cancel, be charged nothing. Otherwise, it's a very small call. But at Summit, they did have a dealer. It was a dealer based out of New York. It was a non-DCI partner, but I was kind of asking him feedback of it, and he loved this. He thought this was awesome. It was a great way to really coach his reps because you can see how effective the calls that they're making to customers are, right? So you convert callers into your store into customers with ARC ideas. It'll give you AI call analysis, get actionable insights, which everyone loves having actionable items from the feedback they're getting. They're getting the actionable insights from the real phone interactions to empower your team. Boost, again, those cover the first 2 months of this. So sign up, try it out, see if you guys like it. Why not? It's free. See exactly what behaviors drive better outcomes and close more leads. So if you want to take your sales reps to the next level, I highly advise getting this, especially if you're a store that's heavily involved in Smile and Dial. So when I clicked on the click to order here, enter the dealer information in, you can get the details here. So the cost after the trial would be $50 a month. But again, it's free for the first 60 days. So you guys can try it out and see if you want it. The dealer who tested this out in New York and had great results, he is now paying for it. He said, yes, this is working for me. I want to continue to do this, right? So that dealer is using this as of I think about a month or 2 months ago, and they've had great results. So highly recommend this one to you guys. It is free. All right. Next, Google reviews. Man, you guys are going to hear more about that the rest of this year. Google reviews are going to become, from what I hear rumored, financially impacting to you guys in the near future. The individuals looking at Boost, they know how important it is that your customers are coming back to your store. They know how important these Google reviews are. If you think about it, like if you go out to dinner, for example, aren't you always looking to Google reviews? Like if you're in some new market, where am I going to go eat at? Well, who has the best Google reviews? There's no difference in the cell phone world. There's a lot of Boost mobile stores out there, so you need to make sure that you guys have the highest rated stores, and Boost is going to reward you for doing that. So you can get $1,000 in co-op marketing dollars if you have a 4.6 star Google review rating over the last 6 months. You qualify instantly. If your store's not there yet, no worries. Just maintain a 4.6 rating for 90 days and you will unlock that funding. So Boost is paying you to get these Google reviews and provide the good customer experience. When I clicked on a link and got a little more information, they had a summit special here. Spend 1,000, get 1,000 in co-op marketing dollars. 4.6 star Google review ratings with a minimum of 300 reviews. So you'd have to have 300 reviews on there by 8/11. If you spend $1,000 in advertising, Boost will give you another $1,000 in digital dashboard marketing funds. Don't do any gaming on there. Any attempt at gaming will be eliminated. Final approval is contingent upon full program compliance and verification of eligibility requirements. So yes, this is out there for you guys. Wanted to make sure you were aware of this. Google reviews are important. We're going to be talking more about that on future calls. Another dealer shared a best practice where they actually have a Google review QR code where a customer can come in, point at the QR code while they're in store, and it's instantly going to take out to their Google review. So he is getting his Google reviews to just rocket up the charts, right? And we'll cover that more in depth, as I think Google reviews are only going to become more and more important to your store. So if you're not on this now, make this your wake-up call. Get on the Google reviews. Get your extra $1,000 in marketing for your location. Okay, now this is my favorite side of the whole deck, just so you're aware. So we've got star anything, star this one right here. Boost Mobile Vehicle Wrap. You're getting a 75% savings for only $1,250, or $1,250 sounds better, right? For only $1,250, you can have this super, super cool Boost wrap, not the little cover slip on that went over your cars that we've had in year past, but no, an official car wrap from Boost. You can't get your car wrap for anywhere near this price, guys. $1,250 to have your car wrap. Now, talk about awesome advertising. Everywhere you go is going to be seeing Boost Mobile. You can park in front of your store. It's great. It's eye-catching. You can get one premium Boost Mobile vehicle wrap for each store. The vehicle must be registered in the business name, subject to approval based on the make and model. Limited quantities available. Final approval contingent upon full program compliance. But guys, I really want you to take advantage of this because this is huge. Are there any questions on this vehicle wrap before I move forward? Like it says here, it's become a mobile billboard, right? That's exactly what this is. This makes your car a mobile billboard for your store. So very, very cool stuff with that Boost Mobile Vehicle Wrap. If there aren't any questions, I will continue to move forward. All right, next I talked about the RSK, the Boost Mobile Remote Sales Kits. Now, these could be $1,500, but guess what? If you went to Summit, you can get an RSK for only $375. That savings is huge, 75% off, and you can open a store anywhere, right? Think about the people that went out there and when we were doing the Lifeline phones or the ACP. When we were doing ACP, you had all those other people pop up tents and said, "Hey, free phones." They would sell all the time. Well, you guys now can pop up your tents anywhere you want and sell all the time as well with these remote sales kits. These remote sales kits, what's so cool about them is you're getting everything you need to sell. You're getting the remote laptop with a charger. You're getting the hotspot with the static IP, so you can activate live on site anywhere you go. It's summertime, guys. This is the time to have your remote sales kits out. The next call we're going to have coming up in the next couple weeks, we're going to focus on RSK and outside events, right? So if you don't have one, let's just be a wake-up call. Get one ordered now. If you're getting 75% savings, only $375 for all this, you can't beat that. You can't even get a laptop for that, let alone a laptop, a hotspot, your cords, your tents, everything you guys need. So huge, huge opportunity for you guys. If you don't have an RSK kit, Boost sold out of them for a while last year. They have them back in site now. The key eligibility criteria is you have to commit to 2 off-selling sites per month, and you're responsible for the price of that hotspot, which is $25 a month. But yeah, man, these are such a game changer. You can partner up with anyone in your local community, have a customer service day, a customer appreciation day, pop up and activate for their customers. Do them at fairs, do them at flea markets, do them, anywhere there's people. If you got friends that own a busy gas station, pop it up in the gas station. Lots of ways you guys can do this. We'll cover more of these on a future call, but you got to have the RSK in order to help do these events. So please take advantage of that amazing offer. All right, and then if you just want some extra stuff for your swagger or your store, it's some extra swagger. Maybe you don't want the whole RSK kit, but you just want a little piece of it, right? You can do that. You can get these elevated remote sales demo tables. So if you have a next remote event, you can actually bring elevated demo table with you. This is only $162.25. They're giving you, again, 75% savings if you're a platinum partner. So the retail was $649, only $162.25. You'll get one powered event demo table with the branding on it. So a very cool low price option for you guys to make those outside events or your RSK events pop even more. In addition to that, they have pop-up podiums and they have little tabletops with shelf that you can buy as individual pieces as well. $150 for the RSK pop-up podium or $105 for the table with shelf. So you guys can really build out this RSK to make it, your activation platform, or you can make it as big as you want. So it depends on the size of your event. You might want these extra items as well, and you are getting great savings on those thanks to the offers at Summit. Okay, one next part I want to talk to you guys about. This registration was supposed to be closed, but I think the link still works and it's free. If you're not doing it, that is a big miss, right? So what am I talking about here? I'm talking about the Section AI Coach. In other words, it's training for your stores on AI. AI is the way of the future. If you were at Summit, they talked about it a lot, right? They talked about they are going to be embracing AI. I think the majority of businesses are. It's not going away. It's only going to become more relevant and more proficient in our day-to-day lives. So we need to learn it, right? So there's training out there right now. You guys should be taking your trainings. You should be using your AI that Boost has available for you, but also sign up for this Section AI Coach. It is free, right? One use per dealership. You just have to be a Summit attendee to get this for free. But anyone who's at Summit gets a free AI coach for your store. Free knowledge. Nothing's more powerful than knowledge, and Boost is giving you that and teaching you AI and the tools at no cost. All right, additional offers they had at Summit was 50% off the Go Big Go Anywhere 10x10 pop-up event kits. If you don't need the whole RSK, you just want some tents for your store to boost your presence in your parking lot, you can get the 10x10 tent bundle, which had 2 flags, the activation table, and the tent, and the backdrop for only $320. If you need a smaller version of it, you need the 5x5, you still get the 2 flags, the table, 5x5 tent, $250, right? So really good prices. You're getting 50% off. So much savings at the Summit. Yeah, you got to pay to go to Summit, but you're going to get that money back and so much more on top of all the camaraderie, on top of all the bonding, on top of meeting with all the decision makers, on top of all the learning you make and best practices from your friends and family that are covered there. Just the merch alone is such a great value for Summit. So you see these audiences kind of grow year after year after year. Hopefully they only continue to get bigger, but this is why there's so many great offers for those of you who attend the summits. And if not, maybe this will convince you to attend next year's summit. All right, some other exclusives that were rolled out there were for some attendees was this pay later offer. So there's the QR codes on here for you guys to scan for these next few slides that weren't included previously, but this one was like pay later offers. If you were at Summit, you can give customers an extra $10 off their months 2 and 3, as applicable on every $50 or $60 plan for your pay later customers. So another just great incentive for you guys. On top of that, they talked about the local offering websites for back to school. So they want to engage customers with their back to school digital marketing package. They'll run ads showcasing your store on Facebook, Instagram, Google, and targeted mobile geofencing. It's a $600 total package that runs for 6 weeks during the back to school window. Starts on July 1st. Retailer only pays $200, DDP pays $200, and Dish is paying $200. So in other words, you're getting $600 worth of advertising for your store for only $200. Great time to think about this as we are going to get ready for back to school. I know some are just starting, but back to school is literally just around the corner. We're already at the start of June. It's going to be the start of July before you guys even snap your fingers, right? So make sure that you guys are taking advantage of this and start to plan today for back to school. $600 worth of advertising for $200. Let's do it, right? Like, why would we pass on this? All right. Next one was the branded store remodel. If you were a store that happened to be branded and you went to Summit, say you were an old Doheny store, they did have a deal on remodels. So they were going to give an additional $2,500 for the cost of a remodel for approved non-4.0 locations. So another great way to get your store to give that current look and feel, make every store look like a corporate store. With just a little history on that, guys. So before 4.0s came around for Boost, it was kind of every store would have its own kind of look and feel to it. Boost really wanted to uniform that. And so if you went to a store in Chicago or you went to a store in Texas or you went to a store in California, you're going to get that same experience. And that's what that 4.0 model brings about to these locations. It's that corporate store feel, even though you guys are all locally owned stores. So it's one of the coolest things about Boost is every single one of the stores is locally owned by an individual, just like you watching the video right now. So those remodels are out there and you can get that additional discount. If your store is still Doheny and you need to upgrade, reach out to your DCI account manager and we will help you with that process. All right, we also had great deals on Boost Mobile gear there. So the gear and the swag they get, it sells out quick, right? But they had like 100 pieces of swag for 25 bucks, five shirts for 60 bucks, or retail shirts available for you guys as well. But just tons and tons of great offers on the Boost Mobile gear were being offered on site. The RSK kit, again, I think we just talked about that one, so I won't go over that one again. Elevate Go for retailers. So this was pretty cool. So the Elevate Go was getting 7 months of free access. That would be June 1st to December 31st. Branded retailers only. I think that the date on here is incorrect. It's this year, not last year. But branded retailers only. Must register with Elevate Go for retail vendors for ARC Ideas. It says retailers who have Elevate Go will not be charged for this period. If you happen to attend and already had it, you won't get charged for the 6 months. So that was pretty neat as well. And then the fixture cost. The fixture refresh offer a 50-50 cost split on fixture refresh packages. So that's like if you have targeted items in your store. Say you're a 4.0 store and you have some stuff that's been damaged. There's a 50-50 option to help cover that cost of fixing those damaged fixtures. So that's a pretty cool offer as well in case you need to do a refresh for any of your damaged fixtures. Maybe you did a 4.0 early and you got some wear and tear. Now you can get those replaced and get a little bit of a deal. On top of that, they had financing offers with both Acima and Progressive. Acima was offering a $10 initial payment and a $10 spiff to retailer. Progressive was offering a $25 promotional incentive for all retailers. The parameters for Acima, for all onboarded retailers, their customers can access a $10 initial payment for all new leases. Retailers who onboard with Acima during and after Summit will also gain access to this promotion. All funded leases will generate a $10 spiff. Promo is going on with no current end date. As far as Progressive goes, for all onboard retailers, Progressive will be offering a $25 incentive for all new leases. Retailers who onboard with Progressive Leasing during and after the Summit will also gain access to this promotion. So even if you weren't at Summit, you can still get this offer from Acima. You can still get this offer from Progressive. The QR codes are on my screen now, and again, will be on the deck. If you need a copy of the deck, just ask for it, and we will get it to you. All right, guys, so that was a little quick, but that was it. That was all the offers they had at Summit for this year. We will open it up. Are there any questions on any of the offers that were given to you guys at the 2026 Boost Summit? All right, I don't see any questions out there. Yep, go ahead. Hey, Renata, how are you?
No questions. Just want to say thank you for the recap.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Always great hearing your voice. Thank you, guys. I hope you have a great week. Happy June. It's the 1st, so hopefully your stores are busy and those customers are coming in. So I will give you 10 minutes back into your day, let you get at it, and we will talk to you soon. Have a great one. Thank you so much.